Hi, I'm Bogden
and Craig Neville.
And this is the Island Park Weekly Weather Report for
Wednesday, August 19th, 2026, and of course the 6 days thereafter.
That's right, and we're coming to you from Lyall Springs, which is off of North Antelope Flat Road.
Yeah, my first time ever being out here.
Yep, and
Mike told me there was going to be this big pondy lake thingy, and it's looking pretty dried up.
Yeah, it's the lowest I've ever seen Lyall Springs. It's pretty low, so it's more like a wallow for elk now.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, there's not a lot going on here. But no, we just thought I'd come over here because this is one of the places I used to come over to this area to hunt when I was during bow season.
Right. And I was going to say that should be starting up here.
Bow season starts next week.
Oh, okay.
So be prepared to see men in camouflage skulking around here real quick.
Right.
Because they'll start the campers will start setting up this week, and everybody will be geared up, and the scouting will occur, and all that's going to be happening probably by this weekend.
Yep. I can't believe that we are to this point already.
We are to this point, yeah. And we just went through a pretty rainy week.
We sure did.
We had a bit of a monsoon going through.
A bit of a monsoon.
Yes, we did. So, but let's talk about the weather, Craig.
All right. So coming up for this week, it looks like most of that monsoon weather is going to be out of the picture.
Yeah. It's monsoon, but now it's
gone. Yep. So Wednesday we're looking at low 80s, maybe some clouds, but not any moisture, I don't think.
No, it's going to be a fairly consistent week this week.
We'll warm it up as we go through the week into the weekend.
Yeah, I think
Thursday mid 80s, Friday maybe high 80s, Saturday high 80s, I'm thinking. Sunday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I think we're going to cool it down into the high 70s.
Yeah.
Mike is saying his changed.
Yeah, mine's good. I was thinking low 80s, but for the high for the later on in the week. But it doesn't look like we got any moisture coming at all. So basically, we just have summer coming back.
Yeah, summer's going to be back for this week. On Tuesday, we may see an occasional light thunderstorm that might move through isolated.
Yeah, I mean, we may get a little bit of that, especially Tuesday evening. But other than that, it looks like it's going to be a fairly clear, maybe some clouds, but basically a nice, clear summertime week this week. So,
yes, yep.
And
then overnight lows, we'll start out with, I think it's the high 40s, move it up to the low to mid 50s for the weekend. And then I think because I still see that little bit of a cooling trend for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
That trend?
That trend,
Okay.
Yep. Mike gave me some balls to play with. He told me not to say that. I couldn't resist.
Yeah. Somebody was knocking golf balls into them.
Yeah. We found them out here just on that. So we're going to take them and we're going to dispose of them properly.
Yeah, some poor bugger lost his balls.
Yep.
So we're going to throw them in a dumpster.
That or somebody that's been golfing over at Island Park Village has got quite the arm to get the suckers over here.
Yeah,
so.
that's a healthy swing.
Right?
Anyway, so with that, so we're talking about back to the
weather.
The weather.
I tried to distract us.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. So it looks like what we're going to end up with temperatures maybe cooling down a little bit the first part of the week as far as temperature goes, but still 80s and still probably 50s at night.
Yeah.
So it's just going to depend on how high the 50s go versus how low. But it's definitely going to be more mild at nighttime than it has been.
Right.
Because it was getting a little chilly. I was wearing sweatshirts at night to walk the dogs.
Well, yeah, I actually turned off my central air and turned my heater back on and cranked it up to 72.
Yeah, I had my heater going a little bit too. So anyway, but yeah, so it's definitely going to be a nicer week. Enjoy it. Enjoy some time out.
Yes.
Just remember,
this time of the year, summer starts going, and it starts letting us know that fall and maybe winter is not far behind. So enjoy the good weather while we can.
Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna have another late
long fall.
Long fall, yeah, fairly mild long fall. So
I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, but right now it's gonna be hot.
Yeah.
So be cautious. The fire danger's down a little bit because of all the moisture we got, but that's going to pick right back up again when it dries out. So just be cautious with fires and so forth. Watch for the regulations and the postings as far as where you can have campfires and other fires and so forth.
Yeah.
But the air is clear now. All that rain and stuff blew
got all the smoke
the smoke out. So now it's all nice and clean and everything, which is good. So we appreciate that. And it's just like I said, it's a beautiful time to be up here.
It is.
Like I said, for those of you that are hunting, the grizzlies will be out and about.
Yeah.
And for the last few years, every year we get at least one grizzly encounter where somebody ends up killing a grizzly. One time,
or somebody ends up getting seriously mauled.
Yeah, in fact, the one last year was right up on top of where we're at now.
Oh, really?
Up on North Antelope Flat. Yeah, they had a grizzly attack and they dropped him with a gun up on top. But that happened last year.
Okay.
And then the year before that, it was 2 kids that got attacked over by the lake.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, just every year it seems like we're getting at least one encounter with the grizzly up here with hunters. And you who are bow hunting, make sure that you have other grizzly defense options besides just your sharp stick, because a bow is not going to work.
No.
So you need to, you're going to make sure you have to have bear spray and probably a weapon of your choice, something large, pushing a hard cast bullet. So be careful with, make sure you're supplied accordingly. Do not hunt alone, hunt at least in pairs. So if one person's got a field dressing animal, the other person can keep an eye out, make sure you're safe. But just be cautious.
Good idea.
And I wouldn't hunt too late at night, because I would not want to be walking out after dark covered in blood.
No.
So the
You'll just be asking to become dinner for a bear then.
Yeah, so that would be bad. So anyway, that's like cutting yourself and swimming in shark-infested water.
Right,
Yeah,
yes.
not a good idea.
No.
Anyway, so just be cautious. Be aware that the grizzlies are out and active, getting ready for winter. They're going to be aggressive for food.
Yep.
And also, you got to make sure that when you're hunting, stay out of the real thick stuff, because you don't want to bump a grizzly in a place where you can't see it coming. And so be cautious about your surroundings.
Or surprise the grizzly in a place where he can't see you coming.
Well, yeah, same, yeah. Like I said, just you want to make sure that you know where he's at. Wait enough time to make some sort of movement, whether it's for bear spray, for your weapon, or just for standing still and maybe backing out. But whatever it may be, you need to make sure that you have time to react. You get in the thick stuff, and you have a half a second before he's on you, and you're done. So be cautious with that. But enjoy yourself up here while you're scouting this week and getting ready for the hunt. And I think the hunt probably starts about a week from Thursday, would be my guess.
Okay.
And
I don't know for sure. So
yeah, it's the last weekend. It's a couple days for the weekend of the last month. So that would be like Thursday. So my guess is that's when it's at. But anyway, just have a good time. Be cautious. Be careful. And like I said, look for your places like Lyall Springs where you do have a water hole, which is a great place to to be keeping an eye on. If not for staking out, but at least looking for activity. You can see where the herd is, or where the animals are, by reading the prints in the mud and so forth.
Right.
So anyway, but it's that time of year.
Okay.
So we're all excited about that.
Right, yes.
Yeah, but other than that, it's pretty slow up here during the week. It's been really slow.
It has slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, that's kind of nice to have not having a whole bunch of people and lots of noise and stuff. So it's definitely calm. It's a beautiful time to go hunting.
Yeah.
Or go and see nature.
Or going out to the park.
Or going out to the
nature.
park.
Yep,
exactly.
Yep.
So it's all fun. So have a good week this week. So for By the Park, it's Mike Bog. Oh, you have a shout out.
Oh, yes, we do. So we need to shout out and say hi to Barbara and Randy Griffin. Hello.
Hi. Hi, Barbara and Randy.
They stopped and said they enjoy watching us every week. So,
yeah.
And I really do like it when y'all come down and let me know that, even though sometimes I may seem like I'm not paying too much attention to you because things are still busy for me at work, but yeah.
But he enjoys company. So anyway.
I do, and I do like the comments.
Yes, he does. Anyway, so with that...
And Mike likes it when I tell him about it,
Yeah,
too.
It makes me feel good that people like him.
Yeah.
Because it's so unusual. Anyway...
No, they tell me they like you, too. I tell you that.
Okay. Well, I know, but everybody loves me. That's it. Anyway,
that's why you worry about me.
That's why I worry about you.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So for Mile and Podcast, Mike Bogden
And Craig Neville.
saying be safe, be careful. Remember, love you guys. See you. Bye.
Bye.